want one of you guys to choose a leader. So I want this person, first of all, I need everyone to present yourself so we can know who we're talking to. For example, I'm going to start here. I'm going to present myself so you can know who I am. I'm Duda. I'm 22 years old and I live in Rio de Janeiro. And I studied architecture in college. And I've been here being a host in TNT because I really enjoy this. One of you guys should choose a leader. What?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna split us in rooms. And let's do it. We have, let me see. So if something goes wrong, please like let me know. And yeah, I guess that's it. Okay. Guys, see you in the end. If something goes wrong, just like there's a button ask for help. There's a way that you can like say help. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think okay. Now I will open the rooms. Enjoy the conversation. I guess everyone received their questions, right?
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Who is here with me?
Do they have a question because I can't click OK in the message for enter to the other room?
Yeah.
And in my cell phone, I don't know how to click again to this message.
Let me see. Yeah, you can stay here. Let me see. I'm gonna. Rogério, can I send you to the room that Cesar was supposed to be?
Of course, you can.
So,
Sorry,
okay.
Rogério.
Cesar will be here with us.
Thank you.
So, okay, guys, let's start presenting yourselves. I already did. And I'm gonna ask Alexandre to present yourself.
Yes, my name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm 6'7" and I'm retired from Banco Brasil. And I'm here since July 2020. And now I am a TNT student. Yeah?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I had
That's
yeah.
good. And Agatha, how about you?
My name is Agatha. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm 40 years old. I'm journalist. I have 3 kids. And I think it's all.
That's awesome. Cesar, please present yourself. You can do like a marketing for Spanish too.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Cesar Escobar. I am from Colombia, but I'm living in Sao Paulo today. Currently, sorry. Well, I'm here because I want to improve my speaking level in English. At the same time, I am like a host in Spanish meetings. If you want to try to learn Spanish and speak in Spanish, you are welcome to. And that's it. Thank you.
That's awesome. And Krish, present yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Crislana. I'm from São João, Bahia. I'm 17 years old. I'm Spanish hostess here at TNT, and I learn English.
Ooh, that's awesome. And Talish, welcome. Are you there?
Welcome. Good afternoon. My name is Charles. I'm a bed. I'm at bed, and I am from Rio. I'm 23 years old. I intend to learn English to travel abroad, and that's all. Meet people, know different culture.
That's awesome. That's kind of a little about what we're talking today. I think it's gonna be fun because, for example, yesterday in the Spanish conversation, we were actually talking about like some words that can be tricky when like translating from Spanish to English. So I think it's kind of what we will do today, but a little different. So the first question is, why do you think culture is so important in our lives? Cesar, what do you think?
Well, culture define us like a society because we live in a society. Depend of the local where do you live, there are different kind of culture. And yeah, for me, it's like for this reason, culture is very important because it's the way how we communicate with others, how do we behave, share our days with others. Yeah.
I agree. And Agatha, what do you think? You're muted.
Mute.
You're
I agree with Cesar. I believe we are built entirely inside a culture system. So our habits, the way we think, the way we build our judgment notions, all of these will be inside the culture we live. So I think it's very important.
yeah. And Alexandre, what do you think?
I think a country without culture is a country without identity, without memory, and we all of us is different from others, other culture, other people, and we have to know about our culture and the other culture and respect them, and the same way they have to respect us, our culture. I think it's important for people for to high the level of he occupy the place in the world. You
Yeah,
know?
I agree with you. And Krish, what do you think?
For me, culture is important because sometimes we don't know how to explain our feelings and our emotions. So you can draw, you can sing, you can show the people with art. You know.
Yeah, I agree. And Thales?
I think culture is identity of a nation, and it defines us. You know what on what we will wear, what we may hear, like songs. You know, sounds music, different music we have here in Brazil, and I think it may be important for that things for these things.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. So the next one is, if some foreign person asks you to describe your culture, what would you say? Krish, what would you say?
Oh my gosh, it's difficult. I think I explained Brazil is a multicultural country, and we have one. Oh my gosh, I forget the word. Junção. How can I say?
We can put them together? What do you mean? Say everything. The whole
Uma junção de culturas.
it's like
Maybe
a
a
lot of
mixture of
cultures.
cultures.
Yeah, a mixture of cultures of different countries. Like here in Bahia, we have a culture from Africa, so we have the dance, we have the songs, we have the food. So it's a mystery of everything we have in planet.
Yeah, there's an expression. Oh, someone left. There's an expression that is cross culture, but I don't know if it applies in this situation. But it means something like that, like having these cultures together. Thales, what do you? Would you describe your culture?
Oh, I think I agree with the last person, what she said about culture here. We have a very, very, I don't know, a different culture, different uh, uh, people here in Brazil. In the South, we have, I don't know what type of song we have in the South, I'm sorry. I think music, for example, we remember Nordeste, like Bahia, we have the Caetano, we have Gal Costa. Here in Rio, we have different, singers in the customers, like we were like different things we say. I forgot to say that here. So I think if someone asked me about culture here in Brazil, I think that something would not explain, no, right, define what it is. It's the mixture, the variety. I don't know how I say that.
Yeah. And Cesar, tell us the foreign people. How could you describe your culture?
Yeah, for me, like Chris said, here Brazil is a multicultural country with many traditions for different places. At the same time, for example, there are many people from Asia, from Europe, Africa too. And yeah, it's very difficult to define. Like, some people ask me, can you describe Brazilian people? And it's very difficult to say just some words because everyone is different. There are many cultures, there are many ideas. For this reason, I really love, for example, Sao Paulo, because it's possible to appreciate this difference. For example, sometimes it is possible to eat some Chinese food, African food, Mediterranean food, just in a same city. Yes,
I get surprised at how we don't have a lot of, for example, Colombian restaurants, and it's
yeah. For example, today from Peru and Venezuelan too, it's very common here in Sao Paulo to get this restaurant and I really love to try to eat some food from different places. Here is possible. It's very difficult to define our culture here in Brazil because, well, it's
And in Colombia, how would you describe the Colombian culture? Like,
well, it's very well. If I have to define some specific identities or expression from Brazil and Colombia, we are similar in some cases because, for example, we like to talk with others. We like to dance too. We like to sing. We like to stay or go to the beaches because we like to the ocean, the nature too. We are like a kind people and like to help others. For example, foreign people, Brazilian and Colombian people like to help others. And yeah, that's it.
That's good. I love that we have people from Colombia here. And Alexandre.
So I agree with everyone. I think Brazil is strongly multicultural. We have culture from German, from Italy, from Africa, and from other country around us. We can talk about football, we can talk about carnival, music, dancing, and I think culture is the base of the country. Okay, that's it.
That's good. Fernanda, welcome. Are you there?
Yes, hi, I'm sorry, I'm
It's
late.
okay. So please first present yourself and then you can just answer the question that is, if some foreign person asks, I'm going to send the questions, but is, if some foreign person asks you to describe your culture, what would you say? But first present yourself, please. I'm going to
So guys, my name is Fernanda. I'm from Bahia. I'm 27 years old and I'm a lawyer and teacher. And about the question, I think we have a rich culture because I'm so proud about the Brazilian cultures because we have writers, um, I don't know how can I say pinto in English, I forgot. But using pintor, paint,
Painter.
yeah,
Isn't it?
and yes,
Painter.
and
Pink.
painter, museums and musical, and a lot of history here. So I think I can define like diversity. You know, acho que diversity is a good word to define Brazilian culture.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. I think we have a lot of, I think it's good. One thing that I'm really proud and I like about Brazil is how is this diversity in all states, you know, inside every state there's a particular culture and like we're all one, but there's everyone has its particular culture. So I think it's really beautiful and like it's like a, I don't know how to say that, but like rich, it's a rich culture that we have, you know. So the next question is, have you ever searched for other cultures? What did you find that was interesting? Talish, tell us about
Hey,
the other culture.
um, I don't think I've searched for another culture. And I've searched. You understand me, but not with this intention. You know, I think and from different culture, I I ate different foods, but not to feel this food. Uh, I don't know how to describe it.
It's okay. And Chris, tell us. You, the queen of the Latin culture, knows everything about it. Tell us about it.
I started about many countries in Latin America, and I find a lot of things like I discovered years ago about a word in English because here in Brazil sometimes when a friend like Dudas share a picture in Instagram and I comment gata, but in Mexico you can say gata for a woman because it's an insult. So it's really crazy because it's the same word with the same grammar and it's different, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
know that. Be careful calling the others gata, okay, guys? Don't call them like that. And Alexandre, tell us your experience.
When I went to Canada in 2009, before this, I searched for how they live, how they behave that they have there. So, and I could enjoy the how they live, the respect. I think the basic of the Canada is the respect others, respect people that are with you, behind you, that people that is cross that street. And in Toronto, there is no uh, linha de bicicleta, como é que chama? É,
Like I don't know if it would be cycle road. I don't know. I'm inventing.
não,
I'm gonna see.
Em Toronto, you can, if you are riding a bike, you are in the street, okay? Within the car and street car, everyone go ahead, and when people can cross the street, everyone stopped, the bicycle stopped, the motorcycle stopped, the car stopped, even the street car stopped. It's the respect of that they have to the people. And the Toronto is multicultural because there is people around the world studying that. And I I hope I can go there uh, another time to enjoy again and there is a lot of museum to when you can go to see the culture, Toronto, Canada, and then around the world. And I was passionate about how they treat you as a person, no matter where you are, if you're on the street, or in a shopping, or in a school, or in a boat, you are the principal.
That's
That's
really
okay?
good. Yeah. And Cesar, tell us about you.
Well, fortunately, I have the opportunity to know to new different people from different countries. But I want to talk about some specific culture about Muslim. I spent 1 year in France, and there are many Muslim people, and we have here in South America, these kind of stereotypes to think about Muslim people like a bad people, like a terrible person, terrible people, like this kind of culture, like very close culture or something like that. I was very surprised there because they are very kind with me. I started learning French in a Muslim school, totally free, and together with women, with men at the same time, and they are very kind with other kind of people, and at the same time they have just some traditional rituals, for example the Ramadan, and for them it's very important. It's very important, and they continue their lives totally normal during this Ramadan situation or celebration. It's very different when you talk with them about this different culture, different traditions. We need to talk and share our ideas with others, because it's very important in order to break these stereotypes.
Yeah. That's kind of a dangerous thing, you know, like we a lot of times we make like stereotypes about different places, not
Yeah,
cultures, but like in everything, like the human being creates stereotypes over everything. So it's really bad when we get stuck in them. So,
yeah.
and Fernanda, what do you think?
So the
What?
things that I know about the other cultures that I caught my attention is about the traditional festivals because, for example, I'm from Bahia and São João is so famous here because and we have traditional foods and everything. And in another country they don't have, but for example in German they are they have Oktoberfest, you know. So the cosmos is like Festa Junina, but I think this difference is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. And one thing that is funny, for example, we have, for example, here in Rio, we have, of course, we have Festa Junina, but in Northeast is like very strong. Like it's a huge festive like situation, and here we just have it. Not it's not very like we don't take it so serious. Like I know you have like the quadrilha, everyone gets like dressed, and here in Rio we have it, but it's not very strong, you know.
Yeah, yes, and he it's so, oh my God, people really love, and we have some food like corn, peanuts, and there's thing canjica, and there's the thing that people really eat in the middle of the year.
Yeah. So okay, let's go to the next one. That is, do you have friends or had the opportunity to meet people from other cultures? How did you meet, and what could you learn about this person's culture? Now we're talking about the others. I'm gonna start with Cesar, that knows a lot of people from different cultures.
Well,
That
for
was a
example,
different
here.
one. For example, the one you saw in France, not the Brazilians. Brazilians are boring. Tell us about the.
Okay. Well, for example, I have an example. The first French people that I knew in France was a girl, uh, and she rent me her apartment. Um, well, I feel really surprised because we have, yeah, the idea that French people are very close and they are a little close to others, but she was very open to me to show me the city, different places around this city, the food, the traditions there, and was very different to other kind of French people that I knew there. And I realized that she changed their behavior or modeled her behavior because she spent some years in Mexico and some other years in Cuba. And for this reason, she knew many people from Latin America, and she loved this our identity, our culture. Yeah, she changed their behavior because she knew other people from other countries.
Yeah, that's funny. I made a question that talks a little about it. Like if we can get into others' culture, should we change? I will skip for that if we
Yeah.
don't have time. And Fernanda, how about you?
So let me think. The thing that make me confused. For example, in like someone said before, uh, for example, in Bahia, rapariga is not a good word, you know, but in Portugal, it's very common to call someone here. Then when I hear something like that, it's confusing me sometimes when I go there.
Yeah, those tricky words. I don't know how can we say like uh, falsos amigos in English. I don't know. Do you know, Cesar?
I know
Uh,
in Spanish is falsos cognados, but I don't know in English. Maybe will be
I
similar,
don't
but
know
I
the
don't know.
expression.
I
Yeah.
searched it. Let me see.
So
Imagine you go to the grocery store in Brazil and they ask for the service. Can you give me the cacetinho? In Portugal, cacetinho is a bread.
Yeah,
You know?
but I think in some places here in Brazil, it's also bread. Someone said
Yeah.
in the conversation, but it's like,
Yeah.
what do you want? Yeah. Go on, Alexandre. Tell us about, did you get to meet anyone in Canada? Some like Canadian?
Yeah, a lot. I met people from Chile, Mexico, Colombia, and uh, Thailand, Japan, Russia, Turkey, Switzerland, and Singapore, Italy, French,
Oh
and
gosh.
a lot. And they are very friendly. I realized in Toronto that the Brazilian girls are unfriendly. I make like the comparison because I am the very comparison guy. I and I live there, and I met a lot of girls from Brazil and from another world, and then I could talk to her, and in some situation, the girls from Brazil studying abroad, they are a little friendly. I don't know if it was because I was Brazilian girl, boy, man, or if they are different from the other girls, because uh, I people are very friendly in the world.
Yeah.
Japanese people is very all the time smile to you. They Singapore people very Russia is very like closet, and the Turkey using this wear the big wear and the burqa. They are very closet. They don't like to talk or not smile.
Yeah.
And Nade, I try to speak with her. But I
Yeah.
met a lot. Very good.
That's good. And Thales, how about you?
Um, I meet some person from Free for Talk in the internet. There's on site internet. We have to this chance to talk to other people from another country. And I think I talked to Italian person, and he said he had a stereotyped image of Brazilian woman. And we talked about women body, and he said a lot of bad words. I think that bad words about women in Brazil. And I said him, Brazil has different women, different bodies, different minds. And we can say that in, that to other person that, I say in his position, he couldn't say that if he haven't had traveled to Brazil before. He don't know us to to say such things. I can't repeat here. It was not good, and there are a lot of good people. That's all I remember at now, but from now, and I keep trying to talk to there's different persons by like by the sides and here too. I talk to you. I'm very anxious, as you notice, because I just woke up and my brain's starting to work. I
It's okay.
I'm okay. I'm trying to speak, but I'm very anxious.
It's okay. No problem. Don't
Did
worry.
you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I did. I was gonna add something, but it's okay. Don't worry. We're here all to like make mistakes. Don't be nervous. It's all good. And I
Okay.
say that yeah, there's this huge stereotype about Brazilian girls that like it's completely silly. And I was gonna compare this with what Alexandre said. Some maybe the girls from Brazil, they were like scared, you know, out of Brazil and about all this stereotype. And I don't know if the girls here in the room, I get really like scared, you know. I'm scared of men that I don't know. So maybe in the
I don't think
I
it is it.
would
I think that they are a little. They look us over their head. Okay, they don't have patience with us. Like you are in the park and you can take a photo, a beautiful photo, and you ask for a Japanese girl to take a photo, and she takes 1, 2, 3, 10 photos for
okay.
you. And she will ask a Brazilian girl to take a photo, she take a photo like de cabeça para baixo, one photo and go ahead. And they don't have patience. I don't know. We have to develop develop patience in your mind. And you go abroad, you have to be kind because they are kind with us. They are all the time offering. Oh, can I take a photo for you? Can I help you? Oh, this is very good.
Yes, it is. And
Yeah, but
oh, go
continue.
on. Sorry, Cesar. Go on.
No, I want to say maybe you have suffered a bad experience because yeah, there are bad people in every place. Maybe do you suffer
Yeah,
a
of course.
bad experience because, for
Yeah.
example, here I knew bad Brazilian people here too, but in the majority, the people, the majority of people that I knew here are very kind with me, were very, very, very kind with me. Yeah, there are some exceptions,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I agree. We can't make stereotypes because of a case, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And Krish, go on.
I didn't remember, but I learned about some countries in Latin America. For example, I remember about Colombia. I discovered a kind, I think, of music called vallenato. It's so good. It's very good, and I think I learned more about music of these countries than other things of culture.
Yeah, that's good. So let me see the next one. Use. I think I'm gonna skip this one. The confused. Yeah.
Sorry, do that. Can I ask something to Chris
Yeah.
about vallenato?
Yeah. Sure.
Chris, do you think that vallenato is similar to other kind of music from here, Brazil? Just this question. I don't know.
No.
Very different for you?
I don't know. I think yes.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't know what
this
is
is
it.
because yeah, I try to find a similar rhythm or kind of music here, but it's not. I can't. I can't. Yeah, sorry.
What is it? Send to us, Chris or Cesar, send to us in the main group. Something.
Chris, please.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna skip for the question 6. That is, when traveling or moving to another country, do you think you have to fit into their culture? What do you guys think?
I
Uh,
think some situations you have to keep your
Yeah.
culture, but it's easy. But you have some situations you have to internalize their culture. Like in Canada, if I live in a house, and uh, each every time when I going into the house, I had to take off my shoes. It's necessary. It's the it's in the contract, and you can't go into the house with shoes. Okay, it's their culture. Their culture. You can't throw garbage away in the street, and it's the culture. And you have some situation can respect and practice, but it's easy to live abroad and practice their culture because it's their culture. You will have to respect this.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alexandre. And Thais, what do you think about it? Question 6.
Well, I think it depends on the country. But the main thing here is the exchange. You know, we have to respect them. We have to respect the country, so then they may respect us. You know, if we travel to some country that had hard culture and very different from our country where culture, it would be told to you know to be in the society but we have to respect the in general all the manners, you know, the behavior. Like in Portugal, we have to um, I don't know how I say I even forgot the word in Portuguese. Gorjeta. Eu pensei,
I
I
think it's tip.
I've
Is it?
thought about Portugal in gorjeta. You know,
It's propina.
propina.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was thinking if I would speak it in Portuguese or English because I would talk about Portugal. In here in Brazil, they don't have this, you know, this culture of giving gorjeta to as a mandatory, you know, and I think that some little things we must respect in the country, but then there are other things that we don't, and I think we just don't. We are not mandatory obligated to do like some country have people. Como se diz cuspir? Desculpa.
Spit.
Spit in the ground as a compliment. I know it's difficult to do this I forgot the country, but yeah, if it's difficult, we have to do, you know, if you have to get respect, we have to do these things. You know, if you travel abroad, you have to keep these things in mind. We'll meet different people. We know about different country culture, and if we have this in mind, they will respect you.
Yeah. And Fernanda, what do you think?
I really think that we need to respect, you know, because we are in the like another house, and sometimes we need to keep the rules. Like for example, in some countries, women needed to cover her head. You know, it's a culture. Then, if you go there like a tourist, you needed to cover your head too. So I think we can fix because it's respect.
Yeah. Let me see. I guess Cesar. What do you think?
Well, I really like the words that you guys said, respect, because I think that the more important word here will be respect. If we want to enjoy our life in other countries abroad, yeah, it's necessary to respect other cultures. At the same time, to understand and try to use in our life, because if we do that, we can enjoy our life in other places.
Yeah. Krish, I think there's only you left.
I'm sorry, what is the question?
The question 6, that is, if you go to like another country, do you think you have to fit into their culture? Or like, do you think you have to adapt to their culture, or you can still being fully your culture?
I think you can do what do you think about it. I think you can experiment the new culture without left your culture, you know. You can do a mix of culture.
Yeah. And I think that's how is the world, you know? We have to deal with all of us. I really enjoy it. That's one of the I already brought people back, okay guys, don't get like a surprise it. But that's one of my favorite things about TNT, like seeing others' reality, you know, seeing how diverse how we can be diverse. I don't even know if diverse exists, but you get me. So, hi, Otávio. How was the conversation in your room? Otávio, can you listen to us?
I think he is only listening. Yeah. You know, you got it?
What?
He's only listening.
Oh, okay, okay. Anna, how was the conversation? Please.
Yeah, it was great. I was with Otavio and Marini and Talita. It was really cool. We talked, we could exchange experiences, you know. And yeah, I think that this topic's really interesting, you know, to see different point of view. I think it's a good way to learn from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And Juliana, what did you think about it? Tell us.
It was very funny. I was talking with Alex, Rogério, and Anna, and it was cool because Alex is from Colombia, and we can talk about culture and our culture. Here in the group, we have people from different kind of Brazil. It's good too, and that's it. I like it.
That's awesome. And Natalia, how was it for you?
Oh, it was perfect. I like it too much to talk with the guys. I love to be here, yes, with you guys, because I can improve my English. I can talk without shame. That's important to me. So I'm thankful for this.
Thank you. Did you guys get to answer all the questions? How was it?
Topic again.
Yeah, I was thinking about it because here we only answered like 5 questions, and I made like I get so excited making those questions about it. So maybe I will bring it again. I don't know if you guys want it maybe next week. I don't know. Okay, so guys, you already have a feedback in your email, so answer there if you want to like repeat this conversation if you guys like talking about it, or you can like give more suggestions of topics. It's really good for TNT to have the suggestions, and that's it, guys.
Can I share something before you go?
Yeah, sure.
So, guys, look, I was in Niagara Falls. I walked there out of the day, and I was very tired, almost 5 p.m. And I was looking for a chair for sit a little to rest, but I could sit in everywhere. And then I went into the restaurant. There was a lot of tables empty, a lot of chairs empty. And I said to myself, oh, very good. I'll sit here just to rest. And then the waiters come home here. Would you like to order something? No, I'm on the rest here because I'm very tired. Because I mean, Oh, would you? No, see, you have to order something or go away. No, I mean only rest. No. See, I will call the manager. The manager come and say, see, would you like to order something? No, you have to go away. Here is not the hospital. Here is a restaurant. Remember that. Go away, please. Exactly. Restaurant, American restaurant. Guys, in Canada, it's not happening. But American restaurants like that, okay? Pay attention.
Yeah. I love when Alexandre share with us his experiences in life. It's really good. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you for being here. There's the feedback. It's okay. Like as I said in the beginning, it's a safe place for us, for those who are new. It's a safe place for us to make mistakes. For me, for example, there's no one here that knows everything, you know. So we're all here making mistakes, and I am a person that likes to learn with those mistakes, you know. Like when I say something wrong, it's the time that I learn a new word, and I will never make it wrong again. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for being here, guys, and it's a pleasure being here all weekend.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I like it a lot.
Otávio, see you next week, okay?